Hello everyone. Alright, let's stop that. I have some stuff to talk about before we play. Hi. So, I think that I've seen a lot of comments about reinforced. The camera's over here now. I've seen a lot of comments about reinforced Ronin in this past week and a half. Yeah, this past week, while people were testing it, and I think there's some misconceptions about how to properly evaluate the card and maybe how to properly play it. So I think that I want to talk a little bit about it. Let's pop it up on screen. So reinforced Ronin reads like a child between Goblin Guide and Shock in One Passionate Night in Kamigawa, and what this card, the way to properly evaluate this card, in my opinion, is to see it as so for damage purpose, because in Burn you have to evaluate cards on different axes, right? So for example, creatures can be 4 damage for 1 mana, but then you also have to weigh in the how much damage do they output on average, because removal blockers and whatnot. And Ronin, as a damage source, is equivalent to casting a shock. Sure, it doesn't. I'm gonna be saying shock, but it only goes face. That's obvious. But it's equivalent to casting a shock and drawing a shock for 1 mana. That's what's happening here. And under those lights, I think that the card is very good. I think that you are doing what Boru's Charm was already doing. The downside here is that it's harder to get this damage through because it is a creature, and blockers and removal are things that exist in this game, and so it's not always a shock that draws into another shock. There's conditions to it. I still think the card's very good, and I think that the little oh, can I do this? The little channel ability here. Will my finger disappear? Okay, it doesn't disappear. The little channel ability. Wait, actually, can I just put myself on top of everything? Oh, this is really cool. The little channel ability here means that this card isn't really dead when you draw it late, unlike a Goblin Guide or a Monastery Swift Spear, or even an Eidolon in some games. So I think that's what pushes it, in my opinion, because it's not only a card that's good early on. Casting this on turn 1 is totally fine. It's probably a better play than like Lava Spike. So I did that last week. I ranked it. It's like Goblin Guide, Swift Spear, Lightning Bolt. I would probably even I'd rate this above Lightning Bolt, honestly. So it's Guide, Swift Spear, this, and then Lightning Bolt, Rift Bolt, and Lava Spike. Because getting this down on turn 1, you're just paying 1 to deal 2 damage and draw a card, essentially, and that's really good. That's really good. You're setting yourself up to get 4 damage down for 2 mana, and you still have a card to cantrip later in the game, so that alone is very good. If you get some more damage in, it's also very good. It also has some smaller upsides with this extra creature maybe lets you get in another hit with your team, so it kind of helps break those weird board stalls that Burn gets itself into. And the one thing that people say that it's weird about this card is that it might screw up how you sequence your turns. And here's the thing, because you have to bounce it every turn, you're not really missing out damage if you don't cast it every turn. The Lura's value is also there. That's very true. Because you can replay this with Lura's And even if you can't attack, you can just cycle it. And yeah, sure, whatever. Bobble does that for 0 mana. This costs 3, but this is a good card. This deals damage, and this is a good early play. But I think that the one downside that people point to is that it screws up sequencing, which is kind of not true, because you have to bounce it every turn. If you don't cast it every turn, you're not really losing out damage. Sure, you are, technically, because if you're not casting it every turn, you're just giving your opponent time to set up a board. But then there's this whole discussion, you know, if your opponent is wasting their time setting up a board and not going aggro to close out the game fast, then this is effectively buying you time, and then you have a handful of spells to just chuck at them and win. So I think this card is very worth it. I have tested it a bit, not too extensively, because, you know, time is not a virtue that everyone has, but I have had some positive experiences whenever I did have it in hand and whatnot. But that's what we're here for today. We're gonna be testing. We're gonna be testing this card, Reinforced Ronin, through a league. But first, I have to finish the league that I was. Oh, I'm just gonna move my little head here. Yeah, I think it's worth testing. I think that it's not one of those cards. It's not a vexing devil, you know, that you can effectively evaluate without playing it, because it's like it gives your opponent a choice. It doesn't deal immediate damage, so it's bad later on. It's not amazing early on because, like, yes, the upside is very good, but also it's sort of easy to deal with without taking damage. Yeah, big tournaments are not like the best setting to fuck around with things. Okay, so we were playing this Ponza list. Oh, this is a bit. So we were playing this Ponza list, and I will finish this league right now. I was 1-1 if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, Sokenzan is pretty free. Like, there's no reason not to play it. I did have some awkwardness with it the other day. What was it? I think it's like I wanted to cast it, but the matchup was pretty tight on life, and I already had 2 mountains down, and I didn't want to fetch a shock for it. But I do think that I fetched, like, I played all fetches that game. So, like, it's bound to happen that you play all fetches, and that's inherently gonna be painful. Even if you have the 3rd mountain, it's just gonna be painful. But yeah, it's pretty cool that you can effectively keep a good 4-lander with, like, I don't know, Guide, Eidolon, Boros Charm. You can keep it, and well, this is an okay hand. I'm gonna keep this. Ooh, we're up against Obosh. I haven't played against Obosh in quite a while, if I'm being honest. Let me just adjust his little Pokemon area. Hero, wait. Choose all the pets, and that's not a good sign for me. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not because of Sokenzan that you're in a precarious situation, basically. It means that your mana base was already painful enough, and whatnot. But I like that you can effectively keep a 4-lander with it, because it's kind of technically a 3-lander that's not dead if you... Ooh. Oh no! Yeah, that's kinda okay. We can deal with that very easily, honestly. I'm gonna choose red here. We need to start applying some pressure. So this, I think this is a part of this right here Because I think people aren't really evaluating Ragavan correctly. Like, yeah, this is annoying. He's gonna get up to 3 mana. He's gonna not get a card. Let's say you got a, I don't know, good card. Let's say you got a Seasoned Pyromancer here. That's honestly annoying, but ultimately not. Is he gonna play Blood Moon? Oh, he did get a Seasoned Pyromancer. So it would be good, but it's not like it's game over. I'm hearing that blue-white hammer with reality. Yeah, of course it is. It's a fetchable experimental frenzy in a deck. Ooh, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Wait, before I go off on reality, because I also said that it was going to be a really good card. I can kill Ragavan so that they don't ramp. They discard the Blood Moon, so smart. But I can do a better play here. I can play a Seasoned Pyromancer, I think. Discarding another and a Bloodbraid Elf. Ooh, I got another Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, now the board is kind of stalled. I'm imagining that they're gonna have removal because, you know, they're Obosh, but I think Seasoned Pyromancer is... Well, they can go... Burn Spell, Prismatic Ending, swing with all of these. I think I trade an elemental for an elemental, because my next turn is likely just gonna be Bone Crusher here, go. Okay. This is a very easy trade for me. Like what? Oh no, opponent. Oh, opponent? I guess if you're playing Obosh, Esper Sentinel's a good card to be playing. Oh no! Huh, what am I doing here? I love Lavinia in their sideboard. It probably does something. I don't know what the text on Lavinia is. Okay, wait, let me just not screw up this play. He's down on cards, so I kind of want to kill this, so I kind of want to... This is what I want to do, honestly. If I just cast Bone Crusher Giant, they just kind of can't... Well, they can kill this, swing in. Eh, it's not amazing, I think. I think I want to kill Ragavan. And I'm gonna pay the 1. Because he's a bit tight on cards, and I don't want to give him any more cards. Because I think his aggression is out the window by now. And I wanna make sure it stays dead. So Bone Crusher is a bit too big on the screen. About Reality Chip. So I do think that Reality Chip is a really good card for... Scavenging Goose is kind of poggers here. Scavenging Goose is kind of poggers here. I think this is what gets me the win eventually. Okay. So I'm gonna stomp that and pay the 2. Yes. Yes. Okay, keep him off of cards. It would be cool if I drew a mana there, but whatever. Yes, Reality Chip. I think it's a really strong card. I think that it's an experimental frenzy for I don't know. This effect probably has another name, where you can look at the top card of your library and play it if it's a specific type of card, or in sometimes, or in some cases, any card. Jesus, you really drew like all Esper Sentinel, huh? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? If I cast Bloodbraid Elf... Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bloodbraid Elf. And see what I hit. Is it worth it to give him 2 cards? Nah, probably not. Okay, so it's a future side effect. Yeah, there's a card that does that, right? Called Future Sight. Well, I'd imagine it's called Future Sight. The name actually makes sense. Yeah. From Onslaught. Okay. Yeah, seems like the original. Okay, so a future side effect in a deck that doesn't really cost a lot of mana, which maybe I should have played Skoos there. I kind of want him to tap out for Obosh. I make this trade any day, I think. Yeah. Fisting goes in, I trade. This is an okay trade. Okay, what am I doing now? Do I cast the Bone Crusher to block Obosh and then bolt it? Yeah, I think that's a reasonable play here. Auto equip with Sigarda. Yeah, auto equips with Sigarda. It can grind out the game with like a single card. Like, I don't know, if your opponent just removes all your threats, you can like top deck Stoneforge Mystic and just go off from there. That's really powerful. It's just a very versatile card to add to their toolkit, and yeah, that's essentially it. The card is really strong for them, and I think that it's the best splash for them, because every color they splash for will have some goodies in the sideboard. Oh, that's annoying. That's why the Triumph is there. Alright. Am I dead? 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I'm very close to dying. So I kinda need to do this. I do give... Oh, I should have waited for end step. Oh, I don't have a lot of practice against Esper Sentinel, because with Burn, you just kind of ignore it. It's like, cool, I'm just gonna kill you. That's a very big threat right there. Okay. Casting season environments are here is the way to go, I think. Because I can pitch these. Ooh. Another ooze and another bolt. That makes me sad. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm in an okay situation right now. My opponent is out of cards. I have a lot of ways to chump him down. I have ways to gain life so that he doesn't randomly have lethal with a bolt. Which he might, you know. The deck does play 4 bolts, I would imagine. And he has played a sum of 0. Actually, any burn spell probably does me in right now. Okay. Sprawl is good. It makes me have 5 mana for tokens. I'm gonna name red here. Yeah, I'm gonna name red here. I'm gonna play a Scavenging Ooze, just to have options. Just to have options. No attacks for now. I think with the available cards that I have, I can eventually just... anybody spell this? Wait, anybody spell this for me? Oh. Oh no, that's also very annoying. Although, oh no, yeah, that's actually very annoying, because that can do that. That's fine. I need this bolt. Can I eat something? I can eat something, right? That 1 life might be very useful. Oh, I guess I'm eating an S percent. Oh, I know, I'm eating a Ragavan. Send a message. Okay, look, I'm streaming, you know, God damn it. I want to say that there's a word for it. I'm not very good at speaking. What's the word for that? I'm not very eloquent in my speech. So yeah, don't judge me. How am I at 7? Wait. Oh, yeah, Solitude has text. No cards in hand. For the longest time, I thought that Solitude had flying. Like, it just made sense to me that the control finisher would have flying. Because why wouldn't it? But apparently it doesn't. Okay, so Solitude does deal 6 damage here, so I kinda can't take it. So my play has to be this. Which means we should have flying instead of lifelink. I don't think you. Well, yeah, for as a burn player, me too. But like as a human being, no, not really. It having flying would be. That's what the bolt is for. It having flying would be really powerful. Like not even funny powerful. So I can make tokens to chump Obosh for another turn while killing Den. I'm fine with that. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. I know he's paying costs, that's never good. Oh yeah, he does. Imagine not eating that Seasoned Pyromancer with Scavenging Ooze. Great threat assessment from me. I have to imagine he God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, that's a card for him. I can't let the land live here. It's way too dangerous. It's 4 damage every turn. Yeah, I can't pay here, which really sucks. Actually, maybe I'm fetching a mountain. I have enough. Oh no, I have Scavenging Goose, so I do need the green. It's the green I need. Ooh, lucky me, I had enough green for that. So I'm making the tokens. Am I blocking one of these? Okay, ooh. I think I have to. The next turn, I don't want to eat Obosh next turn. I think going down to 4 here is necessary for me. Can I draw? What can I even draw here? Oh no, that's really not good. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Scooze play here. And yeah. I can get it up to a 6/6, which still doesn't survive Obosh. But then the following turn I can make it big enough that it does survive Obosh. Drew a land with that. Oh, why did he shock himself? It's a very weird play. It's a very weird play from him. What did he discard? Oh, nothing, because he had 0 cards in hand. Another one, yeah. This is why Seasoned Pyromancer is so good. Like a late game Seasoned Pyromancer is just a divination that attacks. Yeah, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. And a Ragavan? Oh wow. Oh wow. That's off of a single Esper Sentinel draw. Okay, this. He didn't attack? Okay, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. every day of the week, I think. I'm not gonna trade my Scavenging Ooze with anything. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna trade Scavenging Ooze with Obosh. Especially after you make such a big board. Now, what's the best case scenario here? Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. What can I do now? I think I can. Ooh, it's tough. Scavenging Ooze is 5. Because I don't want to tap out for Bloodbraid Elf. I don't need to. I do have 2 Ooze. But I am kind of dead here, right? Unless I take care of Obosh, which I also can't. Am I dead to this board? Each one of these attacks for 4. Each one of these attacks for 4. This jumps here. Obviously, this can jump one of these at... Oh, actually... No, this probably eats this. This eats this. Then whatever I play here needs to eat one of these. Because I can make tokens. So if I eat twice from the graveyard, this is a 7/7, which can block this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a cascade here. Because if it's anything good, that's not good. That's not worth giving him a card, in my opinion. That's not... Yes, I know I can equip it here and have an extra mana, but that's not worth giving him a card. I guess I could have done it neutrally, right? I equip it here, choose green, and tap this to pay. Well, what's done is done, I guess. Okay, so I kinda have to wait and see how... If it draws Prismatic Ending, game is over. Is that Prismatic Ending? No. Well, close enough. Close enough. So he did... Yeah, so his deck has a lot of draw. Very hard to keep the board controlled. Yes, I know. You're killing this. Oh, I am getting a bunch of life though. Opponent? Did I crash somehow? No, okay. So I am eating a Solitude there. And I'm eating an Arbor Elf from me. Okay, so now we're in a cool path. Now we're in a cool path. This game's getting kind of boring now that I'm out of resources and he isn't. And that's I guess that's why you play Obosh right now instead of... Ooh. Look at my timer. Ooh. Ooh. What the actual fuck? Oh my god, what is this bug? Can you see my timer going crazy? Oh wow. What's even happening there? No clue. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's just swinging with the team, huh? I guess that's the play. I don't love it. That's a fun minigame with a timer. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Am I dead? Oh no, I'm at 16, never mind. I might be next turn, because, you know, board state, yeah. I think I'm dead here. I don't think I can even draw anything that saves me. Well, a repeat legend is definitely not something that I can draw. Alrighty then, what can I do here? I feel that engineered explosives is... Ooh, flame slash is probably good. Blood moon. I think that with them having blood moon of their own, they are good to go at playing around it. I mean, yeah, I guess I just keep a blood moon in because I have no other cards to bring in. Okay, so I want to touch on something here, magic unrelated. This past week, I decided to this this is kind of an embarrassing story, but whatever. I decided to bake a cake, and here's the thing: I'm not a good cook, because with cooking you need to know how to properly, like, you need to know how to improvise, right? Cooking is very involved. You need to think of things on the fly. There's an okay hand. I can elf bait removal, then have removal of my own, and start casting threats. Yeah, that's a pretty good. It's a pretty good tempo hand. But I decided to bake a cake, and I wanted to show you a picture. This needs to be more involved. Sorry. But I can't get my fucking... Okay, never mind. I'll just do it. Ooh, that was me disconnecting my phone. I'll just do it the zoomer way. But I decided that I wanted to bake a cake. And as I was saying, cooking is very involved. You need to be able to improv. You need to be able to think about things on the fly. You need to be able to go like, this needs more salt. With baking, you just have to follow a recipe. It's kind of simple, not really, but enough that. Okay, I actually have the perfect analogy. Baking is like playing Burn. Ooh, what am I doing here? Wait a minute, this is actually a pretty difficult turn. I don't want to well. I guess I don't really have a choice here, right? I'm gonna cast my threat. I have removal in hand. I have ways to draw into removal, so that's fine. Baking is exactly. Baking is a precision game. But because of recipes, you can kind of fudge it where you just follow the recipe. You don't need to be good at baking to make good bakes. So yeah, that's me. I just follow the recipe, and at the end of the day, I have something that's edible, something that's okay. Like, I wouldn't fucking go on best bake-off of whatever with it, but it's good enough to like enjoy eating it. Wait a minute, I'm because I have a photo of the result. But this needs some setup. Oh, they play this tech. Wow. Okay. Huh, that's really... I guess that's worth it because you have Owash to get yourself back into the game. Alright. Just kill that. And pass. With baking, here's the easiest thing to do. Yeah, like, being a good baker is really hard because of that precision game and how ingredients interact with each other in different ways. Like ingredients, they react chemically when you mix them, and that can really fuck up the texture or the flavor and whatever. But having said that, I'm okay at baking, okay, here it is. I'm just gonna send it to myself. I'm okay at baking, and as you know, following a recipe is easy. A monkey could do it, and okay, and yeah, I decided to bake it, and I decided to bake. Let me fetch a picture of what I was attempting to do. Let me get a pretty picture of what I was attempting to do. This was my this was what I was attempting to do. It's called a red velvet cake. It kind of has like this tangy element to it, where this isn't that much of a threat that I want to cast that flame slash immediately. I think he's gonna respond with a sack, maybe not. Oh, that's a very good cascade. I'm actually gonna swing in here. If he wants to trade, I'm fine with it, to be honest. Yeah, that's not an easy one because it has the recipe uses vinegar. It has like this tangy element to it. So and if you're using weird ingredients, there's a lot of room like to fuck it up. But actually, my fuck up doesn't come from there. The cake itself was actually very pleasant. But the way that it gets that red color that you saw is from food dye. The white icing. Yeah, that was also a problem. But wait, what did he exile? Land. Okay. But the cake is red because of probably it has some historical component, like, oh, it used to take beets or whatever. Do I want to kill that person? No. I think I want to kill a ranger. Ranger is kind of clocking me right now. No, I'm not gonna pay here. Oh, wait, I'm retarded. I don't have triple red for that play. Alright. It's probably because it used to take beets and give it kind of a red coloring, and people were like, yeah, this cake's but ugly, so let's add red food coloring to make it properly red. And I was like, okay, I have every ingredient. I just need to go over to the market that's like 1 minute away from my house. And I knew he had that. Why did I attack? Well, oh, he can cast that and really fuck me over. Wow. Yeah, I didn't play around Ragavan properly, so it's on me. You should definitely cast that Glothis. You should definitely cast that Glothis. I don't know why he's fetching. I guess he's keeping like Bolt up or whatever. Yeah, this is the end, I think. Unless I play Scavenger Goose here. I'm gonna look for the Scavenger Goose here. No lethal, which is a shame. Can pay, that is fine. He's way up on cards. I'm gonna go aggro here. Honestly, I think that I need to close the game at this point. But yeah, I went to the market to get some red food dye, but they didn't have any. And I was looking around, and I saw that they had green food dye and blue food dye. And I was like, okay. If I paint this green, it's gonna look like a massive pile of baby diarrhea. So I'm not gonna do that to myself. However, and I checked the internet, I was like, okay, can you make a blue velvet cake? Let me, and I'm gonna show you what I saw. Because what I saw convinced me that I should be able to do it. I opened up oh, that's not what I want. I saw this and I was like, oh, that looks good. I can do that, right? I just pick up blue dye and I make that. That's a fine. Removal. It works. Ah. I don't know why my opponent is at 6. Did he fetch? Oh, he fetched. Why would he put himself at 6? That was such a big mistake, because I cannot win. Well, I guess well, even then, I couldn't win. Yeah, even then, I couldn't win. Wow, okay, so my opponent gave me the win, pretty much. The red comes from the reaction within the vinegar, at least in the past. Really? How, though? Well, I guess I've never used buttermilk. You can replace buttermilk with a glass of milk and some vinegar mixed into it. It starts to curdle, which sounds gross, but in the end it tastes pretty good. But yeah, and I was like, I can make a blue cake. So yeah, that's what I. Oh, this hand's very risky. This hand's too risky to keep. Has a ton of removal to keep the board in check. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a gosh dang minute. If I keep this hand and they have a prismatic hand in for my Utopia Sprawl, I lose. Like, as simple as that. So they can go turn 1 Ragavan, I play Utopia Sprawl, they attack, they get a treasure, they fill up the board. Yeah, I think I need to mulligan this. Wow, that's even worse. Okay, that's... guess that's keepable at least. Am I gonna pitch in? Yeah, I'm gonna pitch in early. Wait, actually, I'm gonna do what they call a big brain move. I'm gonna keep the fetch to shuffle that land back in, because I want more lands. No, that's removal. Do I want to bait that removal? Well, with Flame Slash here, probably. I'm gonna keep the option of double redding. Oh, he didn't do the thing. That's weird. Okay, so blue velvet cake. And I was like, yeah, I can make this. This is fine. And what happened was that I probably didn't use enough blue dye. I'm guessing that the red takes better to the brownish color that the cake has, and the blue needs a bit more. So what ended up happening was that, you know, got kind of greenish all the same. But that's not the true fuck up. Okay, sure, it was kind of greenish. That's fine. It takes icing, right? So it doesn't matter all that much. Well, the problem is that the recipe for the icing that I saw was absolute dog water. It was just this weird thing that they had you make like a I don't even know what they were asking. I tried it, turned out like absolute garbage. Do I want to kill that? Do I want to kill that? Guess I do. It's a very mediocre hand. Oh, Magus. Okay, Magus is fine here, probably. It's a threat, at least. At least it's not a blood moon. Yeah, but the icing was very hard to make. And so I did this icing recipe that they had. It was awful. Awful, awful. And so I had to scrap that. So I had to make another one. Like I found a proper recipe because the icing it takes like cream cheese and butter, then that's basically it, and sugar. Just mix the shit out of it, and that's that. I was gonna ephemerate that. So annoying. But yeah, and I was like, okay, this is looking kind of, this was kind of yellow because of the butter, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put some food dye in it, some blue dye in it, so that it looks a bit better. Fury is okay here. I don't want to pitch it though. Just gonna kill that. And hope I draw land. Okay. What? Oh, he just ephemerated again. Okay. Yeah, I really can't beat double ephemerate there. At least it didn't kill any of my board. This is a very okay situation for me. Like, with my hands, I'm fine with that. Depending on what he plays here, I might have to pitch that Fury. Well, I'm not pitching that Fury for that garbage. I'm really liking his deck. I don't love Ranger. Okay, that's fine. Really don't want to pitch Fury here. Or rather, I don't want to pitch Bloodbraid Elf. I think I need that to come back into the game. Like, I can take 6 here. Well, 8. If he decides to dash that Dragonman. I can take it. If I draw land, this Fury is gonna kill 2 of his creatures. Well, it depends on what he does. Maybe he should cast that Dragonman here. He didn't. Alright. Okay. Well, at the risk of dying to a lightning bolt, I'm gonna do it. I think I have to do it. I'm gonna take the high risk play, which is shock myself, kill Solitude. If he has Ephemerate, he always wins here. If he has removal, he might be in a good position. Okay, so he's definitely in a good position here. But I had to do that. Okay, so let's. So this was what I was going for. This was what I was going for. And this is the end result. Wow, it just popped up. I was hoping that it wouldn't pop up in this window. Okay, in my defense, that die really didn't color it blue. It's this minty green that's just gross. This looks like someone made this, let it sit out for like a month, and then sat on it. Ooh, giant killer. Oh, that's so spicy. I think I'm dead. They can tap down my creature, and that, yeah, I'm dead. Good game. This was a pretty good game, actually. This deck was very interesting. Okay, let's finish this league quickly. It's fine. Not blue, but the icing seems on point. I mean, does it? It looks kind of gross to me. When I finished that, I was like, God, I hope that tastes good, because that looks disgusting. It was actually pretty good. It was gone in like 2 days, but it looks so bad. And watching them side by side just makes it even worse. I didn't even fill it, I just covered it. Oh, that's another thing. I used like one of those clip pans that... Let me see if I can find an image. There's these pans that you can... Okay, it's just... Click... Cake pan? Oh my god. Clip... Cake pan. Yeah, here it is. It's very small, but you get the idea. It has this little clip that you can use. I'm quite sure the blue one is a fake. Well, probably, yeah, sure. That's fair. I don't think you can get that blue of a cake with food dye. Pretty sure you can't. But still, I think it was a funny comparison. Yeah, I know. There's this whole thing, and like how cheese is actually glue. Yeah, that's a whole thing. There's a lot of secrets behind pictures of food. That's why it looks so good. Yeah, but I used one of these pans, and what happened was that it didn't seal properly, so like, I don't know, like a fifth of the cake just drooped down. So, and the icing was like half the recipe. So I was like, because I didn't have the ingredients, I was like, I'm not gonna go out this late into the day just to get some fucking cream cheese. And yeah, and actually, now that I'm looking at it, like, in real life, it looked a bit worse. But like, minty green food does not look tasty. So yeah, that was a whole ordeal. Did I not accept? Okay, I was probably doing shit. Oh, but let me close all my tabs here. A lot of cake tabs open. Unless it's a matcha. Oh, matcha is like a green stuff, right? Even that looks gross. Even that looks kind of gross, honestly. Like, looks aren't everything, but that looks kind of gross. I don't know. Green being the color of some molds, it's like, ugh, no. Save. You know, what's matcha even? Okay, let's deep dive in Google. What's matcha? I know there's tea. I know you can make tea out of it because I always see that. Okay, so it's powdered. So it's powdered green tea. Is that it? It's powdered green tea. Yeah. Huh. I don't have a lot of experiences with it. I haven't been a tea drinker for a long time. It's actually a funny story. I used to hate tea. Like, it used to make me barf. Because I think it was because one time when I was young, I went to the hospital and I had to drink tea there, and it was really gross. And I just didn't like tea for like all long. Wait. The bot says I'm 01, but I'm not, right? I'm 1-2. We're up against a Lurus deck. We have Clothis, but a hand that does nothing up until turn is bad. What am I pitching here? Oh, Bloodbraid Elf probably is the worst card in my hand. I need the double ramp because I'm gonna play Utopia Sprawl on turn 1. Probably leads with Ragavan, but I'm fine with it. If he leads with Thoughtseize, oh, Darcy, that's even better. Yeah, I'm 100% leading on Utopia Sprawl here. I don't want to risk losing my ramp. Like, it's a Lurus deck. They're gonna have removal for my first creature. And if I were in a play, I would lead on Arbor Elf, because if they make the greedy play of playing a creature, then I can have 4 mana, which with this hand doesn't matter much, but you know, value. But being on the draw here means that I can't. Did I crash? Am I crashing? No, right? No. Ooh, lightning bolt. Actually pretty good. Blood Moon might be good here, so I'm gonna play it the safer way. Yeah, so I didn't like tea for a long time. And what happened then was that the last time I had surgery, like I don't know if anyone listening in has actually been to surgery, but like you have to not eat for like 8 hours beforehand. So when you wake up, you're just super thirsty, super hungry. You're everything a human doesn't want to be. And the last time they gave me some little sweet biscuits, crackers, I don't know what you want to call them, and green tea. And that felt amazing. I was so thirsty and so hungry that just felt like heaven. Sure, he took Blood Moon out. That feels especially wrong. Oh no, I didn't draw the land. That's fine. I can kill that Dragon's Rage Channeler. Just make him be on the aggressor side. I'm pretty sure he's playing Shadow here. Pretty sure he's playing Shadow. He might shock himself here. He might push my Arbor Elf, actually. Yeah. And now he can play... Well, if he plays a Shadow... Well, he can fetch Shock and play a Shadow. That's a play. And I can't do much about it. Did they play that Lightning Bolt? No, that went to the graveyard. Alright. I'd love to draw a land here, so I can run this Bone Crusher Giant down. So yeah, after that godly tea snack after surgery, I was like, oh my god, this is really good. And I was like, okay, when I'm in like a setting where I can taste this tea like calmly and in a way that I might enjoy it, I'm gonna do it. And I did that when I visited my brother in London. But he took Seasoned Pyromancer. That feels very greedy. But whatever. I drank tea there. I kind of enjoyed it, but then I found out that if you drink tea with something sweet, it's really fucking good. It's really fucking good. Like any sweets with tea is just so good. Can I please find a land? I need a land to run my threats. Maybe I should have mulled down to 5, but I don't know. Double Dork. Did I keep it? Yeah, I kept the Double Dork. Seems okay here. Seems really okay here. Am I just gonna lose? Ooh, no, maybe not. We got the land. Get to play Bone Crusher Giant. I don't want to delay it for Ragavan, because this blocks Ragavan all the same. Actually have a threat now, and if he's playing Shadow, he might... We can actually just go Lurrus here. That's a line he can take, and I'll have a hard time dealing with that if he does do it, because Lurrus will... Ooh, or he does that. Are people back on Snapcaster Mage? Oh, you love to see it. Snapcaster Cage died out. For a while I didn't understand why. Someone pointed out that because Chalice was so popular, Snapcaster didn't have as much value because flashing back 1 mana spells is the real way to go with it. He's at 6. I need... Okay, so here's what I need. I need to draw a land, not a Bloodbraid Elf. I needed to draw a land and cascade into Clothis. I need a land to cascade into Clothis. I think that's how I win this game. Or actually, like, a land would be good enough to keep myself afloat. It's very... Oh, did he just accept the land? Oh my god. See, this is something that people point at to say that Ragavan is good because he can steal good cards. It's not an argument, people. Ragavan doesn't choose what he steals. He just steals... It's the same as milling a card or like putting a card at the bottom of your library that you don't know about. Like, it has essentially no impact into the game. Like, not saying that the card he can play doesn't have impact. I'm saying that exiling a specific type of card doesn't impact my game plan. Does that make sense? Can I, like, cascade? I want to cascade into a lightning bolt now. Okay, so part 1 of our 3-step plan is here. I'm gonna have to fetch, so I'm at 5. Fetching, and hopefully the plan is hitting either Clothis, but I don't think Clothis works. Blood Moon. I mean, of course I cast it, but like, I'm not happy about it. I have to pass the turn here. Okay, so his play should be cast Dragon's Rage Channeler, cast Ragavan. I could dash Ragavan, yeah, I guess. So I have to block like this. Yeah, like, I'm forced to block like this. Why didn't he play a card off of... Like, yeah, he has one, but why didn't he play a card off of Lurrus? It's just kind of retarded. Okay. Oh no, I don't have it. I was like, oh, if I draw a Fury, I can win. If I cascade into a Fury, I can win. Yeah, that's not how the game works, buddy. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna cascade here. Let's see what I hit. And ooh, one of the best hits. Actually, I should have played this land because it comes in untapped. I get to save some life here. Ooh, that was kind of a mistake. Because I get to save some life here. I can tank I can tank Ragavan though. Yeah, I'm dead either way. I'm dead either way. I think I need Flame Slash. Do I need Flame Slash? I think I like all my deck here. Dead regardless. Yeah. Just no, I win that. Actually, maybe I don't like Fury. Maybe I don't like Fury. Maybe I do. I'm just gonna go with the same 60. Just gonna go in with the same 60 and hope that I don't get stuck on lands for that long. Because, you know, I did mull and keep a risky hand. That's what got me at the end of the day. I should have mulled down further. Even against a deck with Thoughtseize, you should. This isn't amazing, but it is a turn to Clothis. Well, it would be if you didn't Thoughtseize it. That's a tough word to say. I don't love putting Sprawl on a Stomping Ground because funny thing about that is that the Utopia Sprawl falls off if you cast Blood Moon because this needs to be in a forest, and if this is a mountain, it just doesn't work. Although with no Blood Moon in hand and a very reasonable hand otherwise, I can't really say no. Does he have Force of Negation? I mean, he shouldn't cast it, but he might have it. I'm assuming he just didn't skip. Okay, he's off doing something. Ooh, I want to get over with this league. I started this Spawns League because I had a big raid last week and I was like, yeah, I should play something that the people want to see because, you know, burn isn't exactly what people are dying to see in their lives. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully it doesn't Thoughtseize Clothes away. Hopefully it has like a Ragavan and then I play Clothes and then I win the game from there. It's just doing it very slowly. Okay. That's a Ragavan. Or a Darcy. Like Darcy Bobble. No, it's a Ragavan. Oh, Ragavan Bobble. Oh, Ragavan Double. See, this is why I don't like Mishra's Bobble. My opponent effectively kept, well, maybe he only kept one and drew the other, but like, if you keep two Bobbles, this is what you're doing. You're drawing 7, and you're only looking at 5. I wouldn't keep a hand knowing... I need a very good hand to keep those. And if that's argument's wrong, please correct me, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I think Clothes value beats... I think Clothes value beats a Ragavan value every day in this matchup. Probably the T1 Dash is much better. Yeah, for sure. But like, you kind of can't. My heuristic in Magic is that if I'm playing a card that's only really good with another card and mediocre otherwise, then I don't think it's worth it. Of course, this is a heuristic for burn. It's a heuristic for burn because I value consistency above all else. But I do think that he shouldn't play that because he can't activate it. He shouldn't play that because he can't activate it. He's gonna take away Bolt, I think. He takes away Bloodbraid Elf. Does he have another? Only reason I see him... Oh. It's weird. It's super weird. Okay, so what's the play here? I have tons of options. I'm assuming he has some form of removal. He has some form of removal. Okay, do I want to roll? I think I do. You guys hear barking? That's super annoying. I think I want to roll the dice here, honestly. Can I stop not making green mana? Jesus. I want to roll the dice here, see if I find something that I want to cast off of Bloodbraid Elf, because I need to put some pressure on. I don't think Ragavan's enough of a threat to warrant me like wasting a turn, because... Oh, do I want that? Oh my god, do I want that? I'm discarding all my removal. You bet your sweet ass I'm gonna do that. Oh my god. Yeah. He obviously has some removal there. Yeah, okay. I could pitch Fury to do this, but I don't wanna. I honestly don't wanna. I honestly don't want to do that. I think it's not worth it. Spider-Man. These mana bases really... They really bug me out. How is this any consistent? Okay, let's talk about Expressive Iteration, because that's a card I never talked about too much. Expressive Iteration is a very good spell. It's a very strong card advantage spell. Okay, like, sure, you can kill myself. Okay, whatever. I'm always gonna take this trade, honestly. Like, I have a Colossus on the battlefield. It's a really good spell. It's a really good... As far as 2-mana draw 2s go, it's the best, because digging 3 is really strong. However, I don't love the fact that... Because the argument here is that because you will most definitely always find a land, or a 1-drop, you can, cast it. If you find a land, you exile a land, and you play the land. But I just... With Modern being such a tempo format, like you just saw that Obosh game 1, I was always behind. It was always putting out threats, I was always having to deal with them, I was always behind, and it was what eventually got my opponent the game. Is this game 3? It is game 3, I didn't change anything on the sideboard, yeah. And so... Because Modern is such a tempo format, I think that just playing 4 in every deck that can cast it is wrong. That's like my opinion, but... Ugh. These hands are so bad. I need more proactive hands. Oh, I did change something, right? No, I didn't put Flame Slash in? Wow. Oh my god. No, I have to mull this. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to put one more. No. No, yeah. This is the most of the threats in the interactions. Yeah. The card is good, and I know why it sees play. Like, but for example, in this deck that I'm playing against, the argument here is more like it's the same argument that made people cut Light Up the Stage in some lists. If your draw spell, if your digging spell can't dig you out of a hole, do you really want it? Because that's what's at stake here. Your draw spells aren't there to keep you ahead. Like, there are better cards for that. Your draw spells are there to get you back into the game. Isn't that right? Like, isn't that why you would play like a, I don't know, like a Light Up the Stage? So that when your opponent interacts with your board, you can keep drawing cards and, get back into the game, get some more creatures. But it turns out that Light Up the Stage for 3 really isn't amazing. Okay, that's fine. He took... I don't get his... This man's thought seizes are really weird. Sure, I get he probably has removal, but why not leave me out to dry in my next turn? He just cast Bull out of my face. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna cast this Blood Moon. Although, okay, there's an argument here. Blood Moon doesn't really do anything, because, yes, Ragavant fixes mana. But making him waste the treasures on stuff is good for me. I'm not that low in life, and I have ways to gain life. Not just this, but Cloth is in my deck, so... Okay, stole a land. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, now it's stuck. Yeah, see, like, iteration here is fine. Like, he's ahead. It doesn't seem amazing even when he's ahead. And I don't think that this card can get you back from behind. The card is strong. I would still play it in a lot of decks. And actually, it's probably its best home. It's a tempo deck. But a lot of people like to claim that the card is one of the best cards in Modern. It really isn't. It's just that you don't really have, like, better options. Like, you just don't. He can cast Drown. He probably has removal. I'm reading a Fatal Push, Unholy Heat. Alright. Right back at you, buddy. Oh no. Oh yes, Spell Pierce? Oh, God. Yeah, I had to do it there. I had to do it there. He's still strapped for... Oh no, he found a swamp. He's still strapped for, like, fixing his mana. So I'm fine for now. He does have card advantage. But... Also, am I crazy that I like OG? Well, not OG, because OG is a token. But regular Ragavan over this one. Well, this one's actually pretty cool. Okay, no, this one's actually pretty cool. You shouldn't cast it. That's my read on the situation. Casting this... Well, I guess he could. I'll put slurs in hands. I guess he could, like, for card advantage. It is a creature on the battlefield. No. Not a poker, but close enough. No, not awful on a mole to... How many I went for? Although I am in a bit of a pickle. Unless I find... If I find another... Oh, not even then. Lures attacking here is a problem because I need to present some form of clock, and Lures having lifelink is actually pretty troublesome. Hopefully he doesn't have... Well, he's drawing a bunch of shit right now. Yeah, I did have the removal. Alright. Ooh, he could cast that. He could cast that and Lurus. Please, opponent, don't cast that. Cast Lurus first, yeah. Crack a treasure, cast Lurus, cast Bobble, cast this, and win, essentially. And yes, Ragavan will eventually, against a red deck, against a deck that shares colors, Ragavan will eventually... That's just kind of retarded. Ragavan will eventually... I would rather have the token, honestly. Ragavan will eventually draw into something that they can cast. But, like, how many hits did Ragavan get in before hitting the jackpot? I feel like too many to count. Too many for me to be like, no, Ragavan's too good. Guess I need to kill Lurus, right? Am I dead here? I'm going down to 3. I'm going down to 3. I'm essentially dead. Unless... Yeah. Okay, didn't find a bolt. It's hard to imagine that you won't have any gas to finish me out. It's hard to imagine. Oh, come on. Here's what I want to do. I want to win a match today. That I have enough play points to play that league. I don't really want to spend tickets on that league. But, you know, it is what it is. I sold a bunch of shit on Magic Online, so I don't have, like, that many. I guess if I cheat, I could win. Like, I put 2 lands on the battlefield. That's actually a nice draw there. But I missed too many land drops. Like if I had mana here, I could kill one, play this, I could maybe not be in such a bad state from whatever. I just want to win this next one. If I want to talk about the list, which I do, this Sponza list, I think that the sideboard isn't amazing. For example, you saw me play against Lura's midrange, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything to bring in, and the matchup isn't amazing. Like, I should definitely have something here to beat Lura's decks. I don't know what. There's bound to be something, right? Although I do think that the main board's good enough at doing it. I have a lot of... let me just pile on the card advantage. With Bloodbraid Elf, Bone Crusher, and Seasoned Pyromancer, I do have a lot of card advantage going on that I can battle against them. Yeah, but hand discard's really strong against this type of deck. So maybe... But like, Veil of Summer is so bad. Playing Veil of Summer to beat hand discard is so bad, because I'm tempoing myself. Yeah, sure, it's better on card, but maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's just the answer, you know? Just play Veil. And punish their greedy... this is a keep. Yeah, this is a keep. Punish their greedy, like, turn one threat into Thoughtseize. Then you have Veil up, they can't seize you, and then you just proceed with your game plan normally. Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. I was never a big fan of Veil of Summer. Could be anything. That's probably Hammer. That's a lot. That's a lot of value going on there. I'm gonna play it safe and play Utopia Sprawl. Even though I'm giving them a card which I totally remembered that I was gonna be doing. I think it's naive. I don't know. Do Hammer lists even play any form of removal? My gut tells me that they must, because why would you not? But even then. Oh, that's so good. So good. Okay, so I'm gonna pitch this. Actually, no, wait. So I'm gonna cast Blood Moon first, because he's gonna make a token there. He's gonna make a token with his Urza Saga. Yes. Yes. And now... I do this. And this dies, this dies. This is a 2/2, and it also dies. Bye-bye. That's kind of why Fury is so good. It's kind of why Fury is so good. Now I play this. I play these Arborels for free, because all they're gonna do there is attack. I pass the turn, I now have removal up. That's why Fury is so insane. It kind of... yeah. Won me the match there. So Shattering Spree definitely comes on. I think Flame Slash definitely comes on. My sideboard's kind of tech to beat Hammer, so I think I do need to beat Hammer. I think Bloodbraid Elf's kind of bad. I think that Scavenging Ooze is kind of bad. Need one more cut. I guess the Magus isn't amazing. Like, Blood Moon is fine and all because of Saga, but it's not. They play a lot of colorless shit, and they probably play more basics than a moon player would like. So let me check a blue-white hammer list. Random one that went 5-0. Yeah, they play like 4 basics. That's a lot for a... It's not really a lot. That should show you how greedy mana is right now. An essentially mono white deck only plays 4 basics. Has Fury, has Bolt, has Bone Crusher Giant, has Blood Moon. Yeah, this is a snap keep if I've ever seen one. Can add mana. Yeah, this card is really good. Or rather, let me reiterate that. It's modern playable. Which at this point is, you know, it means it's good, I guess. I guess people have a different way of evaluating cards. Like personally, I don't really look at that and say, oh, that's really strong, wow. It's more like, okay, that's acceptable as a card. What's this? Nettle Cyst, wow. It's a 5/5, Jesus. So I'm gonna kill an Ornithopter. Thus, this Fury board wipe then. So 1, 2, 2 here and 2 here. Oh no. So this Fury doesn't board wipe them. But it does. Right? No, Fury doesn't, but Fury plus Bone Crusher do. I need to pitch Blood Moon. Ah, that's fine. They have their shit together. I pitch Fury, exile Blood Moon. Here and here. Put 3 there, even though 2 would suffice. Still a 2 for 2. Well, almost. They do have Nettle Cyst ready to be equipped, which is annoying. They have a creature. Oh no, okay, so a lot of creatures. So am I, but you know, it's the little things. Well, no, I actually have one right here. This is why I love Bone Crusher. Yes, it's not the best removal around, but it curves into itself as like a big tempo play. Ooh, this is like a giant. Oh, it's Urza. Oh wow. I want Shattering Spree here. Does that work? That probably works, right? Don't I have a basic mountain? No, I'm only playing one because I'm playing Sokenzen. Okay, that's fine. Sure, I had 2 mountains, but that's a thing of the past. Oh, that actually lines up pretty darn well. Ooh, no. He's gonna equip Nettle Cyst to Urza. It's gonna feel bad. Or is he just spinning the wheel? I don't think he should spin the wheel. He has enough. Okay, he's just equipping it. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Okay. Shattering Spree here would be huge. Shattering Spree into Flame Slash would be pretty huge. Does Fury do anything? Does Fury do anything here? No, right? Oh, that's so bad. When Fury doesn't save the day, you know you're screwed. So I'm gonna kill the fairy here. Making the tokens to buy a turn. I need something to take care of those artifacts. He's kind of strapped for cards. Oh wow. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Yeah, that top deck Urza was insane for him. Let me make the tokens so that they can block. I need shatter. Even Shattering Spree is not like super good here. Even Shattering Spree doesn't win me the game. No cards but Pack-a-Punch. Yeah. He's spinning the wheel here. Yeah. Okay, that's... At this point, that's irrelevant. Because... that power... Ooh. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. If I do this for 1, I get rid of all of these. So that's a 3-3, a 3-3. Still not enough to like powwow with this. If I do it for 2, I kill the Nettle Cysts. This also dies, and I can kill Urza. Okay, I think I like that a bit more. I need to do this for 2. I need to pop this immediately. Wait! Guys, Nettle Cyst costs 3, not 2. Okay, I was never gonna win that game, obviously. Maybe I could, but I can't E for 3, right? Maybe if I E for 1, I kill a thing, I can survive a turn, then maybe... Yeah, maybe I wasn't dead. This is a very big keep. Maybe I wasn't 100% dead, but... I did kill myself. Just... didn't even buy me dinner first. Alright, that expression got away from me. Alright, hopefully this one goes a bit better. I have a really strong hand. So Sprawl into Blood Moon is gonna make sure that he kinda can't cast his colored spells. Oh no! He can fix his mana. Kinda. Yeah, I prefer not to take damage here. Having Flame Slash and Engineered Explosives is also really good here. It doesn't have Metallic Rebuke. Couldn't even cast it though. Does he not play like Stoneforge Mystic and the Hammer Plan? Maybe this is... Maybe it's a little late to think about that, but I don't think this is Hammer. Do I need to kill that? Do I need to kill this? Oh, I should have cast Seasoned Pyromancer beforehand. Am I killing that? I kind of need this to kill Urza. I should have definitely not played that land. Because I draw land here and I play that land then. Yeah, I'm not killing that right now. I think I need Flame Slash for other shit. Oh, I guess this is acceleration with drum. Not gonna make the same mistake twice, mister. Yes, I'm gonna pitch the lands. Alright. It's not amazing. Swing in with the boys. Okay, didn't play a land, right? Okay, so now the conversation takes a new meaning. Oh, okay, that's a bit better. Shattering Spree would shatter his spree here. Lightning Bolt's okay. Swing in with the boys. 5 damage. I'm gonna play one of these, because why not? Yo. My computer just do a Windows sound because I had too much mana. God, I really wish Magic Online could get a grip. Okay, I'm gonna kill that, I think. Yeah. Because if I find a Shattering Spree here, I can still do the nasty. Okay, I can just attack here. That's 6. Yeah, another red. And then just cast this because I can, basically. So I'm in a very good position, although my opponent can very easily come back into the game. It's very possible that they come back into the game. Another Nettle Cyst is very strong here. I want a Shattering Spree or a Fury. That's neither. Huh. I think the plan is pretty clear. I attack like this, it goes down to 3. I can make tokens to block and still attack. Hopefully for lethal. I need a Blood Moon. Never know. Yeah, never know. Okay, that's annoying. I assume he just drew that, otherwise that would have been on the table, so with that in mind, I don't think the equation changed. It could have Urza here, though. Can I Shattering Spree for another no? Wow. That was really strong, huh? So I kind of need Shattering Spree. I did side them in, right? I'm not that bad at the game. Yeah, they're in. Engineered Explosives also does it. Because I can do it for 0. I know I paid too much mana, but I don't care. Because I can pay 0 and wipe the board. Oh, that's not enough. Why did I do that? I don't know. Could get another damage in to make a Bone Crusher lethal from the top. Can he can't cast Urza here, right? That's the thing. Yeah, he can't cast Urza. He doesn't have enough mana to cast Urza. Which I'm assuming is what he was trying to do there. Wait, no, Urza costs double blue. Is that it? Yeah, okay. I was gonna search for it, but you just showed me. Okay, I'm still fine with the Shattering Spree, because I can do it for, like... Can I please draw Engineered Explosives? That would be great. Or Lightning Bolt. I'd actually love to draw a Lightning Bolt there. What did I bolt here? Could I have waited? Wow. Okay, so my opponent's really turning this game around. Which is really annoying, because I was in a very decent situation, and now I'm not. Yes, Urza and Esper Sentinel. Oh. Wait. He has lethal. Wow. Yeah, it just has lethal. I mean, I guess he could play around me having some form of removal for it, but it just has lethal like this, yeah. I think you swing in with everything, opponent. Because if I kill one, you don't want me like staying at one. He didn't attack? Oh no! Oh no, I should have gone in beforehand. Oh no, he didn't attack. Wow. But I just lose here, right? I just lose here. Oh, that's depressing. I needed... It's annoying that my... Yeah, because this loss was on me. This loss was totally on me. I could have had this explosives in hand. I just misplayed it. Like, this stomping ground... Swap this stomping ground with that engineered explosives and this game is mine. I'm gonna keep it like the lie going on. Because I think he didn't swing in because he's scared of something. And I'm hoping that he keeps being scared of that something. Because that's my saving grace here. Like, I really think he's scared of something. What's this? No, he's gonna go for it, I think. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Oh god, that was a depressing loss. That was a depressing loss because... Can I draw this guy? Oh. It was there! Oh my god. Yeah, that was a depressing loss. I lost. It was my own fault for losing there. But it still feels pretty bad. It still feels pretty bad to have lost there. Because I think that I could have turned it around. I think that I could have turned it around. If I didn't... Because it was effectively a misplay at the beginning there. And I think that if I didn't do that, I could have won. If I didn't do that, I could have won. I guess I'm just not used to playing with Seasoned Pyromancer. Ooh. It's in my chair. Oh no. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's go for a burn league now. I'm thinking, do I want to play Sanctifier or do I want to play Rest in Peace? I was getting in on my own head about that earlier this week. I think that Sanctifier isn't that amazing right now, but Sage changes the math. If I had the Sage there, oh yeah, you could be playing around that. You could definitely be playing around that, and that would have been a good card to have. That would be the only okay. Aside from not wanting to splurge on a Boseiju, I'm not playing it here because it basically doesn't work with any of my dorks, so it's not free to play, as a lot of people. Oh wait, Boseiju changes the math about Rip or Sanctifier. You know what? You know what? It really does. Well, it kind of doesn't. Like, it's not like those decks are suddenly gonna have like a ton of answers for my shit suddenly. Because it's not like Living In is playing all four, right? Seems bad. Seems pretty bad. At that point, it's kind of not free. At that point, they're just playing, you know. I guess that's the point. The Boseiju is like a main board. Boseiju is like a main board answer to those problematic permanents, which honestly I think it's fine. Like, it's something that it's fine to exist. Like, main board answers to things are what makes the game more interactive. Remember when Dredge was good? Because like no one had any way to interact with the graveyard in game one. So game one was basically theirs. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. Okay, so I have the burn, I have the reinforced Ronin. I'm playing all four because I want to test the card. I want to stress test the card, which means I'm gonna play the max amount allowed, just to see how it feels. Going with Rip tomorrow. It's not. The choice is kind of close, so I don't think that either is like particularly wrong. They kind of catch the same amount of decks. They kind of catch the same amount of decks going in, just different decks. Ooh. Rest in Peace doesn't get like aggressive decks as well. Sanctified doesn't get combo decks as well. Maybe I should be playing Rest in Peace. Nah. I'm gonna stick with Sanctified. Hopefully, I also don't regret not having any deflecting palm, because I did cut the deflecting palm. I don't think they're that big to want to include. That is all. Wow. Why are queues long? Is there a challenge going on? Or soon, I guess. 4 hours. No, it's 4 hours from now. Well, I guess people are like in anticipation, just aren't playing, which is fair. Okay, so Javi Gonzalez, thank you very much for the follow. It did happen 4 minutes ago, but I wasn't notified for some reason. Thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Hope you enjoy the stream. And sorry for taking this long to respond. Usually fast enough. Oh my god. I want to die roll with burn. Oh, let's go. Alright. That's a mulligan. That's so bad. I gotta keep this. I'm not gonna go down to 5 with such an okay hand. It's not on Loris, so I can assume not much removal. I think I can and should assume that it's not packed with removal. I think I'm shocking here. Could be a mistake. No. We'll wait and see. We will wait and see. Okay. I'm really excited to go through a league with Ronin, because I think the card is... Oh, it's Merfolk. It's very bad for me. I kept Eidolon instead of Helix because historically, well, not historically, even like going in blind. Okay, my opponent's not only on Merfolk, he's also on drugs. Ooh, do we do the thing? I honestly don't... Oh, him ramping... Him ramping with Ragavan is annoying, but also getting this to deal damage with my hand and a Multi 6, I think it's going to be important. I think it's going to be more important than like attacking, skewer the Ragavan, say go. Because I don't really care that much about the mana. I think if I can get him low enough, I can snipe out the game with bolts. He's going to 14 here. There's a chance that I do get to attack next turn too to put him at like... He's blocking? So he's doing me a favor, kinda. Because... Yeah, I kinda don't wanna clear the board. Oh my god, he's actually... Such a bad block though. At least block the one I don't have to cast again. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna chuck that out as my opponent's bad. I'm not gonna count that as like, oh my god, it makes people play bad. I don't think that's a very fair argument. He's at 15, which is the magic number. I just need to draw a land here. If I draw a land, I'm gonna spike him, skewer the Master of Pearl Tridents, and attack. Yeah, that seems like a decent play. Seems like a very decent play. He might not play Master here. Oh, he didn't play Master. It's a bit worse for me. I kind of don't want to bolt that. The Helix is back. I can trade these. Can I trade these? I'm in a sticky situation now. Because if I trade... No folks with Ragavan. Yeah, it's just people thinking that Ragavan is this thing that makes every deck so much better that they have to play it. It's one of the it's honestly what content creators push. Like, oh man, this card is so good. You can put it in any deck and the deck just gets so much better. No, I mean, yeah, sure. Ragavan does ramp you to deploy the team faster. So like when everyone is jamming Oko, yeah, like at the end of Oko's run, like half the decks that were running it were effectively making themselves worse for it. But you know, the card was too good, so that's... I'm gonna say that people were just having fun with it and not gonna assume that like half the player base needs I don't know, math lessons or something. This turn is really tough. I can trade with Silvergill Adept and spike him, but then if I don't draw a land, I'm just like dead. Even if I do draw a land, I'm not in an amazing position. Okay, so I'm gonna attack. I think that this is the best case scenario for Goblin Guide, which is trading here. Like my Goblin Guide already got in for 4, now also serving as removal against a tribal deck feels like an honor for him. I have to spike here. Sucks that I had to keep this hand. Like, I kind of would have liked to mulligan, but going down to 5 on a play is very rough. Very rough. Not something that I really wanted to do either. I guess I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Stuck between a rock and a wet place. Yeah, this is just useless. Like, this does absolutely nothing for my opponent. Absolutely nothing. He's just doing this for the sake of doing this. It's gonna feel really bad when I draw like a Boros Charm here. Oh, play that. Oh, come on, play that. I think it goes back to my hand if he plays that. I'm assuming he goes land master, but still. It would be really funny. We've already established this that he's not an amazing player, so it would be really funny if he cast my Ronin. Okay, so I know he has Vapor Snag up. Yep, there it is. Keep a one-lander, get punished. In this case, I just kept the one-lander because I was forced to. It still sucks, but you know, at least my opponent isn't actually applying pressure or anything, so I guess that makes up for it. Okay, does this work? I've been meaning to try this. If I move my little face, does this do anything? I had thought about it because it's my icon and it's like me, but it's a bit too big. I don't love it. Put myself over here. It's a whole new world where I actually am green screened out. What is he doing? He's still doing the same thing. Develop your board, opponent. You're not gonna win like this. The sad part is that he is, and he's gonna think that Dragavan is good. And that kind of pisses me off. Yeah, haha, he exiled the land, that's why he's winning. No, not really. Not really. Can I please draw a land? Please. Just once. Let me draw a land. I don't want my opponent going home thinking that Ragavan in Merfolk is good. I can still deal with that. If I draw land, I think I can still win. Maybe not anymore. Yeah, I think that seals the deal. If he does cast it, he should cast it at this point. Yeah, he is casting it. Okay. Because if I draw land here, I'm at 4. Even assuming it's advantage, which is unlikely. I kill one of these, he still attacks for 4 here. Okay. Hard to win in that situation, but I guess it's part of it. What do I want to do here? Smash is bad. Skullcrack is bad. Vortex is bad. Path is like the only card that I would even consider bringing in, but I don't think it's better than any of my other cards, especially when I'm on the play and I want to be aggressive. So yeah, let's roll it like it is. I'm gonna be pissed if I lose this one. Like, my opponent misplayed that game one so hard. Holy shit. If any of my draws would have been a land, I would have gotten it. And that's the frustrating part, right? That's the frustrating part. It sounds much better. Jesus. I think I'm gonna lead on Sokenzan. Just because I don't want that much pain in my life. With the canopies around, I think that I can just do this. And not like lose late game potential. I think that between the two, like this is a point of like synergy. Like this is a land that this is a land that you would want later. This is a land that you either want early or really late, and so it coming early is good, especially It's just a well-built mana base. That at this point is just a mountain, right? Which is a very okay floor for the card. God, if you didn't have to pay life for this mana, what a dream. When canopies got released, I remember people were saying that it was a buff to burn, not only because you have them as like a dual land that can cantrip, but also because other people would be playing them a lot. That just wasn't the case. I still think it's weird that I guess there isn't a red-green Horizon land, but what do I want to say here? But I feel like Ronin 6 with these be very strong. I don't get how people can say that Ronin 6 and Bosseidon are too good when you already have the best possible effect for 2 mana, which is to draw a card, right? On a repeatable source. Like, I don't really think that a bad Assassin's Trophy on repeat is good. It doesn't hit creatures, doesn't hit walkers. And even the permanents it hits, it gives them a land, so it's like, eh. Is your plan really to just... Is your plan to... I don't know, having a disenchant on repeat just doesn't seem amazing against the decks that it would be even be good against. And yes, sure, in Amulet and in Tron, which are essentially combo decks, they're big mana decks, which I classify as a subtype of combo decks. Okay, that's annoying, but not that much. I have a one drop here. Might have a Ragavan. Oh, that's spicy. Do I kill this? I guess I can swing him in the Demon Sea. Because he's very much dead on... It's going to end as a hate type answer for combo or super combo. Yeah, that's part of it. Because... Yeah, I think that's where Bosseidon is good. It's like an answer to things. Not as like a lock piece or anything. I do think... Okay, so the reason I didn't helix this into an attack was because, yeah, I'm assuming that he has Vial or something. And if he has Vial, I might want to borrow Charm for Indestructible. Oh, yes. Svelun. Yes, this bitch, that's really, really strong. Yeah, I think that Bosseidon is gonna be like it's because it's effectively a main board disenchant for the decks that if I do this, I have little with Boros Charm. It's tapped out. So he's going in like this. Okay. So I think I do this just to keep my board up. It's kind of not in an amazing place here. So I think I can do that. Vial to see Ragavan. Vial to Ragavan is the thing that I wasn't ready to see. No. Vial to Ragavan to block a Goblin Guide. Yeah, real nice play, opponent. That's really like the pinnacle of deck building. I'm assuming land this, go, and then yeah, okay, that's okay. I don't have path, but do have damage in hand. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's just attack here. And the reason I used Boros Charm as indestructible was because against tribals, the more time I buy with like a positive board for me, the better. Because turn's gonna be a blowout, it's gonna kill all my creatures. Oh, I guess he doesn't even block there. Oh, I could have killed that. In 4. Oh, it has ward. Oh, I guess I could still. Oh, it's gonna go for it like this. Which is fine to me, honestly, at this point. At this point in time. Wait, this is not an island anymore. Interesting. Interesting. But he did. Okay, so I'm gonna bait that, right? I'm gonna bait like Civil needs 2 to be indestructible. Well, it has 4 toughness. It's basically indestructible. That's my interpretation of it. I guess if I noticed that I had, could have gone Spike U, attack. He blocks Swift Spear with this. I Helix this. Swift Spear survives because it's now a 3/4. This dies. I still have 2 on board. With the damage that I had in hand, I just want to close it down now. We saw earlier today that delaying games to control the board is not always the call. It's not always the call. I'm still mad about that Ponza game, by the way. Like a turn 2 bad Spyro fumble turning into like a turn 15 loss was just bonkers. I guess that's the game, right? So he kicked it. Oh, okay. I'm playing a dangerous game here because he was tapped out. Now he could have like counterspell. I know that Merfolk players. I don't get why Merfolk players build and play their deck as like a deck with counters, basically. I honestly don't think it's good. The reasons why humans worked and why tribal decks in general work is because they have disruption. So humans has those taxing effects, has those balance effects, and it has very capable clocks that have evasion. Goblins as a tribal deck used to have tons of removal. You had and it had that old angle of like you sack your board to kill them because they play blues and then you have to play. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't get why people that and Force of Negations. Like, sure, if you play all blue spells, you can play it in the sideboard. You can play it in the sideboard because it is technically a way to beat combo, especially fast combo. But I don't think it's a way to win. First Navigation have a chance because yeah. I would put it in the sides. I wouldn't play it in the main board. That's kind of I guess this swap is very viable, especially on the draw. I would play it on the side. I would probably play some number of counterspell on the side too. Like some games you really need those counterspells. Oh, this hand's bad. Double path. No, thank you. This hand's actually worse. We managed to do something amazing. So I'm gonna mull to 5. I'm gonna mull to 5 and see how the cookie crumbles. Can I please find a decent hand? Like, okay, what would a decent hand be? Against Merfolk, I actually like Swift Spear a bit more because it can attack, like, you know, a good creature. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. I like, yeah. Yeah. This is not amazing. This is definitely not amazing. This is definitely not. Wow. I really like lands. Lands are my favorite card type. See if it works. Let's see if the game has voice recognition here. He didn't play anything. Is he playing like removal? Is he actually playing a removal spell here? Now I've seen it all. Now I've seen it all. Blue-red Merfolk. Blue-red Merfolk for Ragavan and removal. At that point, why aren't you playing black or white for that same removal and Luris? Ooh, that's actually really good. It's actually really good. That kind of screws me big time. 2 shape on it. Ah. I need to kill that, right? Blue-red Merfolk for Ragavan Bulk. Just play blue-white Merfolk, play Prismatic Ending, play Mariner, which is okay, and play gosh dang what's it called? Lures. Play Lures in the side. Just grind out your opponents, and beat them into death. I don't know. So which one? The new one is naming this. I guess I'm killing the old one. Oh, it doesn't play around me drawing path though. Alright. Just establishing a board, I guess. I want a lightning bolt here. Weirdly enough, my Merfolk opponent has had more lightning bolts than me. That's a sentence. Did he keep that hand because of the Stone Rains? By the way, I think Tide Shaper is really good. It's insane to me. Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna have Ward for some reason. Can I get a lightning bolt? Oh. Okay, so a land here is really strong. I can kill this and spike him and attack for 6. Oh, I can't kill that anymore. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to blue-red Merfolk playing a Ragavan and Bolt. Oh my god, finally. This kinda doesn't work anymore. Okay, so this is 5. If I tap this land, I'm at... Oh, I can't even tap that land. Yeah, I'm just going for it. Who knows if I draw like a... I don't know. If I draw like a lightning helix, maybe I can do it. Nope, not even then. Yeah, I'm dead. Wow. Wow, okay. Oh, actually drawing the lightning helix. I could hit here, spike him, but then... I actually saw the playset of Swift Spear. What a shit show there. What a shit show match. Jesus fucking Christ. So that happened. Let's review that match real quick. I like to review matches because, kidding aside, I think that's how you grow as a player. I think that game one, you know, I fought the power. I was like, no, I'm not gonna mull down a 5. I'm gonna keep this one lander. Bit me in the ass. Game 3, I mull to the 5 to try and see a better hand. It also bit me in the ass because of not enough lands. But maybe a bit less so. I think that... even then, like, what am I supposed to do? Not play Lava Spike? I don't think I have any cards to side in instead of Lava Spike. I'm not gonna cut Lava Spike for Path when I have Eidolon against the Vile deck. So... the board state deck. So I think that I was actually correct in my sideboarding. Just that mulligans hit me very hard. Time to brush it off. Time to reverse sweep this league. Nope. Oh, this is better. This is definitely better. Having 2 land is so important in this gosh dang game. Okay, so I want to move my companion here. Like our little commanders. You guys also do that when you get to the table? You all clump your little commanders in the middle like it's a party, and then you stay there for like 2 hours playing the same game because it's 4 people and nobody wins. Is he gonna shock himself? He is. Is he gonna thought seize me? No. Alright. So, cool thing about Ronin. Here it is. It's a shock here. So this turn is essentially me going, I shock you. It's a slow process, this shock, you know, it needs to heat up. It's a microwave shock. And then I skewer you, and I say go. This comes back to hand. Ooh, I drew another shock. That's pretty cool, huh? My mold 6 is kind of compensated here. Actually gonna shock himself for shadow. Ugh, please don't. All right. Please play that skewer. Be that bad at the game. Okay, he wasn't. I think I can assume damage coming from there. But who cares at this point? And now, you can say, oh, but you're like screwing up your sequencing to get that thing in here. You know, you could have just Helix. Well, yeah, Helix doesn't draw me a card here, right? Because I'm forcing action from my opponent here. I'm forcing action. He's gonna kill the Goblin Guide, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Ah, shit, I didn't play the land. I guess I could not play the land because of Searing Blaze. But if I draw Boros, well, actually no. I'm two draws away from casting any 2-mana spell, so I can play it like this. Well, he just offered me the win. Was that Scalding Tarn? He just offered me the win. This is a counter spell. The one that It's the one that I think he's gonna kill this. Yeah. It's the one that's called Drown in the Lock. That's it. My opponent is representing Drown in the Lock, so I'm gonna respect it. Yep. You can hit me with that Ragavan. I don't care all that much. Boros Charm would have been a good draw. Yeah, Drown in the Lock. But that's not why the card is good. I am going. Ooh. Oh no! Oh fuck! I thought I was in the end set. That's why I don't like using my keyboard, because like whenever I get I'm like a monkey. I see a light and I push button, and with the mouse I like click and I click on nothing, but with the finger I click on one and I just skip. So a while ago I had no. It's gonna counter this for sure, but a while ago I had. Oh, it's actually spell pierce, huh? A while ago I had no keyboard um, no keyboard shortcuts, just to avoid that. Yeah, I can't play around this. I need to make him waste it. Sure. Ooh. Watch my masturbate. Like, if you thought we were good at bait, watch the master. Haha! Deal with this, bitch. Oh, he's actually gonna deal with it. Maybe not. So now, here's the big brain play. I'm gonna let Ragavan hit me if he finds removal and he casts it on Eidolon. No, he just cast it on Eidolon, sure. I'm one spell away from winning here. If he has the third counterspell, like I can't respect the third counterspell here. You know? He doesn't, yeah. So what he's doing is actually correct. He's gonna put lures into hand. Because threatening the counterspell here. Okay, maybe not. Yeah. Threatening the counterspell here isn't like a good play. Like, there's a chance I just shoot and see if it sticks. Especially if he threatens spell pierce up. But I don't think that you should. Okay, so Sanctifier Foe Ashua. I'm a fan of Vortex to like keep the game going. Grixis probably doesn't have any Skull Crack. I think that, or rather, I don't need Skull Crack. I think that Helix goes out. If I'm bringing in Vortex, I'm a fan of. Well, I'm not gonna bring in Vortex just now. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm bringing Vortex and I'm cutting Riftbolt due to the added tension between Riftbolt and Vortex, which has burned me, pun fully intended, has burned me in the past. Alright, let's get this party started. That's amazing hand. It's an amazing hand. Wow, yeah, I definitely want to keep this. This plays around one discard spell, which is just lovely. He goes land, Thoughtseize. No, Ragavan. Alright. Am I killing that Ragavan? I'm not, right? Yeah, I'm definitely not killing that Ragavan here. Applying pressure. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to put him on like the back leg. I want to put him on the defensive. He's now incentivized to attack and kill Swift Spear. With whatever he draws is incentivized to kill Swift Spear. Maybe even beforehand. Yeah. Like, this is better than him just leaving lands open to counter my Sanctifier. Sanctifier on turn 2 against this deck is really good. You have to shock myself, but I don't mind. It means Sanctifier sticks the landing. So now I'm in a very good position. I have another one coming, which means I'm probably just gonna get to stump the board. Yeah, that's not scary at all. Is he bolting me? Okay. He's digging for an answer. I assume he's digging for dress down. I could control the board here and attack and get in a leading position, but I think I prefer just doing this means that my opponent now really can't attack. I have tons of... Okay. Can they still get Delirium? This was the person that played Snap. No, that wasn't the previous league, I think. Yeah. I think if there's a way that they can still get Delirium. If they do play Dress Down, which I have to assume they do. Like, are you gonna shock yourself? Wow. What's this? Putting lures into hand. Sure, I have removal for that. Like, lures as an engine for bobble really isn't all that problematic. Okay, I have a lethal, right? Got out all my lightning helix. Yeah. I have a lethal here, so I'm gonna push it. Not here literally this turn. But like I have 12 damage here. I guess I could have even not attacked there. But he's playing Lurus. He showed me his hand. If he put Lurus in hand, it's because he doesn't have anything else to do. He's playing Lurus, he's digging for Delirium. I can even stop the... Like, I'm in such a good position that I can kill both channelers, or Ragavan and the channeler, and I'm in a very good position here. Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have attacked. But this is 4 damage. I can tank 4 damage. I can even win through those counters, I think. I just need to resolve 2 of the... I just need to resolve 2 of the 4, so I do not think I can lose here. Now I untap and I explode his face. Maybe even draw land. Yeah, okay. I think he knew my hand somehow. I don't know. Yeah, but the Sanctifier is very good against Rakdos plus blue. It's less good with Rakdos plus green because they play Tarmogoyf, which does get swole with the lands and the artifacts and the enchantments. And they also play Shadow Spear, which means that I can't like just delay the inevitable. That's why I felt that Sanctifier wasn't amazing. It was in that specific matchup. Either way, it felt very easy to win there. I think that Sanctifier still good, just not as amazing as when it came out, which makes sense, right? Cards get worse over time because the meta adapts to them. No longer on the play, huh? That's annoying. Alrighty then. Okay, so thoughts on Ronin so far? It was never really bad. This is a great Ronin hand. This is a great Ronin hand. This is a great test Ronin hand. Ronin test hand. I think I got what I wanted across. Shock Ragavan. Ooh, Darcy. Okay. Ooh, bauble for the Darcy. Is there a way? Yeah, there's a way you could get Delirium on turn 1, which is amazing. If you like put like a creature and then played another bauble and put like a spell. Sure. I saw that, but I'm not interested into playing that right now. I want a basic here, cast Ronin. I might have to Helix Dragon Rage Channeler here, or somewhere in time. Depends on how aggressive my opponent is. I don't have to discard, right? That would be a hoot to have to discard to Ronin because of hand size. Okay, in a good position, with plenty of plays available. I can Helix this. I can Ronin plus spike him. What's coming here? Nothing. So I have to play around. Okay, so I think he has the counter. No counter, huh? Alright. Maybe he has removal. So I'm gonna run it like this. The reason I'm playing this Sunbaked Canyon here is because if I can stop him from countering my Boros Charm, I'll be a very happy boy. This is definitely removal, sure, whatever. Oh, it's double removal, huh? Alright, okay, I can respect that. You did shock yourself, so you did do me a favor. Expressive iteration here. Oh no, dashed. Just a dash of monkey. Oh, that's 5. That's annoying. But I guess with Helix in hand, I can kind of outrace that. I'm still at 12. That's a lot. Okay, didn't shock himself, so he's not representing the hard counters. So I think that my play here is at 13, which is just how much damage I have in hand. So I think that my play here should be spike you and helix you. I do want this helix to resolve, so I can't get too cute with it. Don't tell me he plays Spell Pierce in the main board. I know he doesn't. Okay. So it's very likely that he... What's his play here? Let me see. Didn't put lures in hand, so he's representing a counter spell. Oh, that's interesting. It's very interesting. That's interesting because if I fetch Shock, I die to him. Huh. So what's the play here? What is the play here? This is a tough one because I'm at 8, and if because I have to fetch and shock myself here, I need a double white. I am staying at 8 and I'm going down to 7. He's attacking me for 5, which means Bolt from him wins him the game here. I think I have to do it. I think I have to do it. Maybe Goblin. No, I think he definitely has removal. I think he definitely has removal. Him not countering my previous Helix makes me more... I guess he couldn't, right? Okay. So he didn't counter that Helix, so I'm gonna bet on him not having the counter. I think you always counter that Helix. Because I was very low. Maybe not. Wow, okay. Because me being very low means that if you counter that Helix, you can just win off of combat, and I'm tapping out. I think I need to take the risk. I can't wait. I mean, I can wait one more turn. Like, I can fetch, tap, play this Goblin Guide, maybe Helix on the end of his turn. But, like, if he, I don't know, if he draws an Eidolon and plays it to lock me out of the game, I'm screwed. There's a lot that could happen. Like this, he needs counter in hand and that's it. Because he wasn't leaving counter up before. Maybe he couldn't, I don't know, but I feel like that was the... What am I cutting here? What did I cut before? Was it Helix? I also played Vortex, right? Yeah, because lures and whatnot. Actually, I think I like one Helix more than one Rift Bolt. Okay, evaluation. Ronin was really good there. Ronin was really good there. Got in for 2. Oh, that's amazing. Got in for 2, and it made him use removal on it, made him play this defensively for a turn, including made them shock themselves for it. So him and Guide got in for another 2, like as a team. So really happy with that game. I think that's like a normal Ronin game. Like just those few extra creatures make your opponents play defensively, and because of that, you know, your burn spells are just better. I think he takes he should take Goblin Guide here. You should take Goblin Guide. Take Eidolon. Which in my opinion is just wrong. I'm shocking myself here. I guess I don't need to shock myself here. I really try to shock myself as soon as possible so that I can keep bluffs on. Alright. Fetching basic mountain. He's gonna play Dragon's Rage Champ. Ooh, dashing a Ragavan. Feels like a really poor play from him. Yeah, does he have removal here? I guess he's waiting. I'm not gonna respect that Ragavan. Like, seriously. Against Burn, dashing Ragavan is not amazing. Like, it's a very... Doing this with Ragavan is very good at grinding games, but with Burn, you kind of want to have tempo advantage. This is very tempo negative. Even though it gives you a mana, I feel like it's very tempo negative. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep the troops rolling, even though, yeah, I guess that this makes Searing Blaze a bit worse. But he's on the defensive. I guess I can be aggressive here. I have 2 bolts in hand too. Back with the crew. I'm getting in for at least 3. I got in for 5. Wow. And I revealed Drown in the lock, which is, in my opinion, is like a really good reveal. That's good. Let's see if he takes the bait of Skewer. If he takes the bait of Skewer, yeah, now he can't play Darcy and leave Drown in the lockup. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the aggressive pants on, if you don't mind me. He should destroy Swift Spear here. We know he has Drown in lock. He didn't shuffle that in, did he? No, he didn't. Okay. I assume he's gonna play that. Still going down to 5, which is not a very magic number for him. Oh, it's going down to 3. Wow. It's going down to 3. I'm really happy with Ronin so far. Oh, he's hard casting it now. Ah, oh, punished. Punished for not fetching double white. I guess I am tempting fate a bit here, but I need to run him out of resources, basically. Yeah, I am. Him countering Vortex there is fine. Totally fine. I'm 1 spell away from winning. Oh, Sunbake would be good. Would have been good for me. And I get an inspiring vantage. He finally plays his Darcy Expressive Iteration. Okay. Plays the land. Coincidentally, the land that leaves him dead to a creature. He plays that Darcy, which is a bit scary. I need a land here. A land here would be amazing. Well, not a land. Not a land, but I guess I can take it. Oh, that's very aggressive. That's very aggressive from my opponent. What's happening here? Assuming a removal. I kind of play that Swift Spear to force some removal. Wow, not even that. What I need is a land, because if I find a land, I can do tons of stuff. Probably Blaze plus Cure would be my go-to. So I'm gonna do this. The reason I did that is because I don't want him fighting like a Boros Charm, then casting it, and then I don't have anything to do. I think it's a fine trade. Okay, that's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm gonna try and push damage through with Ronin, and either kills Ronin and dies to Bolt, or dies to Ronin. Yep. Yeah, so the Grixis matchup isn't all that hard, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's not all that hard. And like Shadowless would be the best chance they have. You just have too many tools to deal with them. I kind of need to pee, but I just got in a match. Shouldn't have gone into match. Should not have gone into match. Ooh, it's me. Sorry. This sounds good. Sounds very good. It's easy to think that this hand is not good because too many creatures. And that is something that you should be careful about. Too many creatures can be bad. Too many creatures can be the death of you. Too many creatures. I go Guide, Double Swifty, Ronin Helix. Those are some strong first turns. I'm on the draw, so they might not be that strong. Though my opponent in the Rebellion Companion and is playing Bobble? Whoa. This is insane. What's happening here? What deck plays Bobble with no Lurrus? Is there even one? Or am I gonna get janked out of this league? Murktide? Oh. Oh damn. Oh, it is Murktide. Haha! A burn? Oh my god, don't even say that. You're making me gonna pee myself on stream. No, this is not Murktide. Another creature. Interesting. Just gonna aggro them out here. Oh, I get to see. It's some Urza brew. Yeah, this is Urza. Urza.deck, basically. Oh. It's a lot of cards. Even more cards. Anyway. I love that people build this. And my opponent's gonna be at like 10? Yeah, my opponent's gonna be at 10 on turn 3. On my turn 2. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Guide Swift is the play here. I could go Guide Ronin, push an extra damage, but like... Ooh, Saga. Oh, he hadn't played a land for turn. That's true, that's true. Okay, so good thing he played Saga, because now I kinda... It's less likely that I forget that he probably runs Shadow Spear. Okay, that does not matter all that much. Ooh, that's interesting. That allows me to maybe push some damage through in a turn. All right, boys, get in there. Oh, an ornithopter. That's essentially a Mox right now, right? Isn't that the logic? Okay, going to 9 is definitely not amazing for him. Although I'm starting to have a lot of mana. I don't love it. I need a land. I want to land here. I want to land here so I can go land, Swift Spear, Searing Blaze, attack, and get in for a bunch of damage. Did he just pay 1 for this? He did. Yeah, that tracks. Wait. Okay. Joyra. I guess Joyra is actually good in this type of deck. You can just turbo out your entire deck, and I assume you have good cards somewhere there. I need a land. Okay, doesn't really matter all that much. It also doesn't matter all that much. Is he gonna remove one of my creatures? Oh, he's gonna board wipe me. Wow. Yeah, that was something that I was not expecting. Oh no, yeah, he actually has 1 extra damage. Oh no, he exacted. He got exact Z's for my board. Alright. If I had Gutshot though. Okay, I desperately need a land here though. Sure, that doesn't really bother me much. That not being a land sucks. Actually, maybe I should have gone Ronin attack. Well, no, it's too late, right? Yeah, the important bit here is that Ronin is not really being awkward. It's just a card that I have in hand. It's a cantrip. If I find enough lands, it's maybe some damage. If I just Shadow Spear here, I'm gonna be in trouble. It's a big boy. That's a very big boy. I have to assume they play Shadow Spear, right? Huh. So no Shadow Spear. I feel like that has gotta be a mistake. Like, there's I honestly think that Shadow Spear is the reason why Saga is so good. Because giving... Sure, you have to build stuff around it, but giving your giant token Trample and Lifelink wins you so many games. Alright. Draws that can win me the game. Land gets me close. Land gets me really close because I can... Land gets me really close because I can then Searing Blaze the flyer. It's going to actually be coming in for a lot of damage. Potentially. Also, I'm assuming my opponent plays counter spells in their deck, like Metallic Rebuke is very big for these types of deck. So I have to assume they play a number. But at this point in time, I cannot play around it, and I'm gonna do it now. No attacks, because I need to block the big chunky boy. So no counter there. I feel like he should counter that. Another Thought Monitor. Okay, okay, buddy. Okay, okay. We get it. You have creatures. Assuming they played a whole lot of eggs. Egg creatures. Oh, am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? Not yet. It's getting close. It's getting pretty close. If he grape shots me, ooh. Bottom. If he grape shots me, I die. If he grape shots me here, I die. I don't think he can. I don't see mana for it. But that would have been. That would have been a hoot. He can still rebuke me, yes, but I'm gonna. I don't have a choice. I have to go for it. Alright, so Smash definitely comes. Ooh. Smash Smithereens definitely comes in. Path to Exile. I don't love it, so I'm not gonna. I like Searing Blade, I like Smash. Like Helix ends up being the worst spell in my army. My arsenal. Okay, I just have to message someone. Alright. Okay, this game actually went pretty Millhouse. That grape shot though, wow, that almost got me. That grape shot almost got me. Because it just killed the entire team. Just killed the entire team. Actually playing Ronin there, like the reason to play Ronin instead of Swift Spear in that last turn before I got my board wiped would have been exactly because my opponent would wipe my board. I didn't think they have it. I didn't assume they were playing Grape Shot in that build, which might have been wrong of me. I think. Ooh, I think that playing Grape Shot in that deck is really good, especially if they're playing Joyer to pseudo storm out. Yeah. No creature. Oh. 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 Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good hand for turn one. Sure, whatever. Why are you waiting? I don't play any. Don't play any seize effects. Triple guide though should be pretty good. Triple guide should be pretty good. I don't think he should be blocking right now. Yeah, I think it did that just fine. What did I reveal? A monitor. Okay, that's a problem. He can play it now? He can play it now. Oh, nope. he cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he casts 2. Oh, wait, yeah, he can. He can play it now, which I think he will. Tap out the... well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. This is a deck known as 8 cast because it plays... oh, I guess that calling it 8 thought is a bit of a mouthful. So it plays 8 effects of these. It's lots of mana, but with affinity and draw cards. They just keep the cast rolling. The big downside of it is that they spend a lot of time being not much. I think I can shock myself here. I think you're the only one that can storm count in this game. No, nobody. Max Ember. As for blocks, yeah, I think trading here is fine for him. I think he should trade here. 2 mana, draw 2, kill a creature is pretty good, which was essentially what he did. I don't think he should block the other 2. Yeah, like that. You want that token to be big. Okay, so him being at 13, I'm pretty happy. Oh, he's killing 1. Okay. Sure. Him being at 13, I'm pretty happy with. My boy knows how to play. He's not gonna wait for me to give him shit. Okay. Yes, opponent, you block here. You have more than enough affinity to make it work. This Eidolon isn't amazing here, but it might get in for like 2. I'm assuming it does again. I'm playing the game as if he doesn't have Shadow Spear. He could have Shadow Spear in the sideboard. Like, I think that's just wrong. I think if you're gonna have Shadow Spear, you should have it in the main board. Just because it's that good. I also think that him being at 12 means that a single spell here puts him within range of me drawing Bolt and winning. I think he is gonna play a spell. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Do it. Do it. Yeah, him attacking here is really smart. He needs to get the game underway. Can I draw a lightning bolt though? Skewer the critics maybe? Ah, it doesn't land. I'm gonna do this now, in case that's something that I want. Okay. I am attacking. Either trades with the dude. Yes, either trades or he doesn't. See. I might have removal, I might have something. Oh, he's gonna make the token. No! Yeah, that was really dumb of me. That was really dumb of me. This is 10. I'm dead neck. Wow. Yeah, okay. He got me. I forgot that he could make that token. I had lethal next turn. Gosh dang it. Okay, that was my bad. That was my bad. I forgot about the token. I forgot about that token. Wasn't even that I miscounted the number of things. I just forgot that Saga could do the token. Guess loss deserved. See, him attacking with that little Memnite every turn gave him the game. So I think that was a real good play from him. Okay, now I am on the play. This is good. This is good. This is very good. I get to start the game with 2 damage and then curve into Eidolon on my turn 2. Which hopefully means he doesn't have that insane turn 1. If he has that insane turn 1, then Eidolon's not amazing, but you know. I'm not gonna keep turn 2 Eidolon with a turn 1 play. Land drum here would be like, oh, so fun. Oh, that's a lot of shit already. Okay, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Alrighty then. So I'm definitely casting. Did he cast that podcast? No, he milled it. Okay. Wow, that's just wrong. Okay, so if he wants to cast spells here, he's gonna have to pay for them with life. And I have enough juice to finish him after that. Okay. Oh, please let me draw Smash Smithereens. Please let me draw Smash Smithereens. Please, it's all I've ever wanted. It's all I've ever. Well, I guess it doesn't even make all that much. I guess it doesn't even make all that much because. Okay. He took 4 damage to gain 5 and waste mana on doing it. Doesn't seem worth it. A land here means I go Searing Blaze the Emery, cast Ronin attack. Which sounds very cool to me. No land makes this a bit more awkward. Let me attack first. Okay. I said that I think I need to kill the Emery. Yeah. It's kind of sad that I do need to kill that Emery. Okay, this just turned to a bit of a troublesome game. If I had found land there, I'd be sleazy as heck, because I could go Ronin, Searing Blaze, attack for a bunch of damage. Then now he's in damage control because he has to tap for that elixir of immortality. On the table. Okay, that's not amazing though. Okay, actually that token is just a 3/3, right? I can kill it. Seems kind of wasteful though. I'm gonna pass here. I'm assuming what he's gonna do is he's gonna crack the elixir. Oh, he's making the token. Okay. Why did I think that that token was a 3/3? Math is so hard. Okay. He's making mana. to crack that. So no respect for the skull crack. Wow. I feel disrespected. I need a smash smithereens, but I also need lands. That's kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem. This game has turned sour. This game has turned sour. I needed lands earlier. Like, these two draws weren't amazing. He's having to kill that Emery. Wait. Didn't he just... How many does he have? Holy shit. Wait, am I tripping balls? He just activated that, right? Oh, smart! He activated it and fetched it with Saga. Okay, that's actually pretty smart. That was actually pretty smart. I guess I have to block here, right? Yeah, I know that he attacks there to bait the block and then play a bunch of spells, but I don't think I can eat those. I don't think I can eat that damage and still win. Like, can just keep attacking with a construct and I'll be and he has a lot of life from there. Yeah. Okay, sure. I urgently need a smashed smithereens. If I can draw a smashed, I did side him in, right? Yeah. If I can have a smash the smithereens on this turn, I think I can turn it around. That's a lot to ask of your deck, which you don't draw cards off of, just cards for turn. Is it? Is it? Nope. No, I might not be dead next turn though. There's an argument to double cast this. He blocks one. He goes down to 6. I guess there's like a proper argument to do that because he's gonna gain 5 more. Yeah, whatever. He's down to 6. If he doesn't respect me, I win. If he does respect me, I need smash. Okay, so he's respecting me. Maybe not that much. It has 2 mana. 3 if it... Okay. You can cast anything from this, right? Yeah, so you can cast Thought Monitor. So I really need Smash the Smithereens. With Smash the Smithereens, my draws have to be land into Smash Smithereens. Or Smash Smithereens into land. No, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead here. Wow. Okay, this was a good game. This was a good game. I will admit it was a good game. I needed a very specific card. I didn't have it. Is there any outs? This is just too big, right? Even if I kill a token. Even if I kill a token, there's no way out. If this were a land, maybe. Not even then, I think. Not even then. Yeah. Okay. That's game. There's no way I can win this, right? You know, the smash was pretty deep. Maybe this is a matchup where I need to side-in path, because those tokens are rough. Those tokens are really rough. I've also wondered about playing engineered explosives in my sideboard. There's a couple of reasons to do it, honestly. Reason number one. Oh, no, thank you. Reason number one is that it takes care of a. Oh, my arm goes to the. Reason number one is because it kills some annoying permanents. It kills amulets, it kills rhinos. None of those are really problematic. I mean, amulet is, but you're not really losing that game. Winning that game of spending 3 mana to kill an amulet. I don't know. It's just a card that's generally good. So I have thought about it. Oh my god, I'm on the play. Can I please have like a decent hand? 2 lands and spells. And a creature. 2 creatures. Let's go for 2 creatures here. Like, guide eye. Oh, okay. I can't complain. Can't complain. I guess I can run with this first. Swifty attack. Okay, we're not in a totally awful position here. Is this the mirror? Oh no, oh no. Okay, it isn't. Prismatic ending. Oh, Sentinel. Sentinel. I mean, I guess if my opponent just offers it to me like that, I'm not gonna say no. See, this is what I'm used to with Burn. Just say no. Like, seriously. I know it triggers once per turn. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, now I just go smash face, you sacrifice it. I have board, I have spells, kinda. Prismatic ending. Oh, nope, another one. Oh, another one. Wow. Spell. Ooh, great spell. Yes, I will take that damage. Do it like this. Yeah, see, this is why I prefer shocking early, because I could have bluffed this maybe. I doubt it would block with more than one though. Ah, it could be playing Teferi, but I'm still gonna run this. If it taps out for Teferi, I'm not that upset. I either draw a land and soak ends on him, or... Ah, Stoneforge Mystic. Shadow Spear, wow. Wow. Okay. How much does that cost to equip? I need to go face here. Shadow Spear could be a problem. Bursar? Deck, you spoil me so much. Seriously. I feel happy with that. Well, bolt would also have been good, because I can bolt whatever it tries to equip. Okay, so that's a problem. I need smash to take care of that. Ooh, don't go to the deck. I like to side my things inside. Skullcrack and Vortex. This is probably hammer, right? But I don't think I want path coming in. I think that Ronin isn't, well, I know that Eidolon isn't amazing, and I think that Ronin also isn't amazing in this specific matchup, and if Vortex is coming in, I'm cutting that. Eidolon, because you're very often just at a stalemate, and the ability to tank a single hit from like a big hammer boy is actually relevant. Alright, this hand's perfect. I have a turn 1 play, I have a bunch of options for turn 2, and my Searing Blaze isn't dead on turn 3. I also love seeing my opponents having actual downsides to running more than one color. Because he arguably lost because he had to shock himself there. Ah, so he has removal for my turn 1 creature. Which is a bluff I will call. Actually. Yeah, because I'm likely not playing a creature on turn 2. Saga. I have smashed smithereens. Oh, the damage went through. What? What's this? Oh. He's just shocking himself the slow way. Is this gonna be a Stoneforge? Yes. Give it to me. Shadow Spear. As they say, have some of this. Okay, with that land there, I am gonna do this here. Keep the barrage of damage going through. Another Stoneforge. Could be problematic. My next turn's also pretty mapped out. It's Swift Spear plus Smash Smithereens. I can't imagine it doesn't go Shadow Spear here. Well, I mean, I can. It's a bad play. So... Stoneforge go? Okay, so this turn is pretty easily played. I just attack like this. Prismatic Ending, okay. Oh, damage went through. I know what he's doing here. He's gonna make the token. Untap. He's gonna search for like a... I don't even know. What can he search for? Okay, some random creature. He's gonna play Shadow Spear. Sigarda's Aid. Ooh, spicy. He's gonna play Shadow Spear. He's gonna attach it to that. He's gonna equip a hammer to it. Just going all out, huh? That's 15 damage. I can and will tank a hit. Do I need to tank a hit? So that cost to keep 2. I guess we can do it this turn. It's problematic. Oh. He's respecting Skullcrack, huh? Wait, why didn't he cast that prismatic ending though? Is that for him to know and for me to find out? Okay. Okay. Alright. I think this is it. Okay, is there any 1 mana? I guess he could have boots. I guess he could have boots. So I'm not gonna be too frisky. There's some form of hexproof. I don't wanna risk it. There's no need to risk it, actually. because, yeah, okay. There's no need to risk it because you could have had, the idea to risk it was I kill the token and I attack, because if he has like a counter or removal, I play around those cases. Because him not playing prismatic ending on a creature was weird. Whatever. Okay, so that's that. So that was a 3-2. And I think match 1 against Blue-Red Merfolk, I will say it. It was the variance game. You know, I had 2 awful keeps that I just couldn't come back from. And even then, the games were way too close. That deck was absolute garbage. Against this weird artifact deck, I think I didn't side perfectly. Like, maybe I do need to respect the tokens a bit more with Path Exile, because those tokens end the game very quickly. So maybe I didn't side perfectly there. Elixir of Immortality also caught me off guard, mainly because I don't know, it's weird. With Saga, I'd imagine that any life gain options would be in the main board, so him not fetching one game 1 made me think that he just didn't have one. Because I was only thinking about Shadow Spear. That's more the thing. I was thinking about Shadow Spear, which is very main boardable, and he didn't have it, so I was like, oh, he just doesn't have a life gain option. And Elixir definitely won him game 3. So not also did I maybe not side perfectly, he also played it well. He built his deck well, and the trick he did with Saga and Elixir was also pretty cool, I have to admit. Okay, that's that. Let's open the chesty, because I want play points, I want cards. Okay, that's garbage, but 10 play points. Alright, that's something. I need play points. I don't know how I blew them all up. I had a bunch. Oh, I know. It's because I randomly played Vintage Cube a lot, and I'm bad. I'm really bad at it. Like, I could never make my entry back. Blew a bunch of play points. Oh, Ronin evaluation. So I think that Ronin was never really awkward. I was never put in a position where, like, this Ronin in my hand, if it were like a skull, well, maybe if it were a Skullcrack, I could have won. So yeah, Skullcrack's very important right now. So maybe there's a balance there. Of course, maybe 4 is too much, so maybe I wouldn't play 4. But I didn't feel it being awkward, even when I drew more than 1. Like, the first one is really decent, and the second one can be a cantrip. So it's not until the third one that things start to get really awkward. I don't think it's better than any of the other 1-drops. I don't particularly think it's better than Eidolon, even though it's comparable in terms of damage per mana. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna keep playing it. So yeah, if you want to watch more Burn Ronin content, this might be the channel for you. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna keep playing. It's like when Incinerator came out, I played a bunch of Incinerator, like way too much Incinerator. And I really enjoyed the shell. And then the meta shift, and the card just wasn't amazing anymore. There was a point there was a bit there, maybe like what, 1 month, where Incinerator was really good. Like, decks just weren't prepared for Burn to randomly have a 6/6 that also transformed all your bolts into Searing Blaze. But with the meta shift of Solitude and Hand Hate and counter spells, it's just not in a good place. I still think it's a viable side grade to the deck. So not an upgrade, but a side grade. Because it does offer something that Burn doesn't usually have, which is a big body and board control. Which Burn does have, but, you know, the more the merrier. Ronin, I'm thinking that it might actually be an upgrade. At least the first one, I think, is an upgrade to the deck, right? Because you're playing 1, and the card's really good. Like, it getting it for some hits is really good. If it comes in late, you can just cycle it. And I think the card's really good. I think that number 2 and number 3 will end up being worth it. I see myself playing Ronin's number 2 and 3. I think the 4th one is asking a bit too much, especially like personally I'm playing one last Eidolon to include this 4th, which probably is not worth it. Eidolon right now is actually not super amazing. Like, I was very disappointed with Eidolon today. It's actually very bad today. Like even against the decks that play a lot of spells, it wasn't amazing. Saga has to do with it, of course, because one puts a Saga down, and now okay, if I play Eidolon, they play for Saga, so they make a big token, they fetch something to equip the token it, and they try to end the game fast. Okay, I get rid of the Eidolon, like with a block, as you see. They're like, okay, so back to plan A. We just play a bunch of spells and enact our plan A. So Eidolon now, it's maybe Eidolon isn't cutting it anymore. It's for this specific meta, of course, but maybe who knows. Okay, future plans. Next Saturday, I won't be streaming. I won't be here. I probably will stream during the week. Also, maybe in the morning, maybe after lunch. I don't know. I will post around on Twitter, on Discord. Just check those places. I'll probably do some updates there. You can also ask me, because I answer people. There's like 3 people that ask me if I'm going to stream. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. It was very fun. Especially the burn. I like Bonza. I'm gonna be real. I like Bonza a lot. Enough that I built the deck on paper, which is not something I do for like every random deck. But God, I just love playing burn. It just hits different. It just hits different. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time.